So, M2's dropped, done our measurements and our photos and everything we needed for the products, for the intake, the exhaust, the turbochargers. So, majority of that we're waiting on now. So, we thought we'd change it up a bit. Bit of carbon fibre, wing mirrors, carbon fibre grille, carbon fibre spoiler. Add a few accents to make it our own, so that when you see it rolling down the road, you know it's ours basically. I don't know if the plate gives it away, the M2 NVM, but let's see. So first things first, get rid of the chrome grills. Not a massive fan of them. In all honesty, I think all M cars should come with black or carbon grills. They are a bit tricky to come off. First thing you do is take the weather strip off here, and then there's some T30 Torx bits we've already taken off, and then there's a couple of clips that pull forward and allow you to basically gain access behind to undo the clips. You do need quite slim hands, but I managed it and I've got big hands. So yeah, you can either pull it from here like we did and release the clip slowly. This side is what I'll start off with first, only because once you get this side out it's easier to get over there, whereas you start that side, there's a couple of brackets that get in the way. So literally you reach behind, undo the clips, and then reach in front, undo these clips, and then the grill's off. The second part is a lot easier because you can get your hand through here basically and undo the clips and pull it forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clips in total, both sides. So we're going to unclip this chrome part and stick on the carbon fibre and then put it back together. We're using a bit of pan and wipe and the microfiber just to clean the insides because it does get a bit dirty in there. This is a brand new car, there's no dirt in there, but nice to start with a clean base. Microfiber, pan and wipe, and we're ready for the new grills. So wing mirrors, painted in body colour on this vehicle. 1 Series, 2 Series got the same shape. There is a new style of wing mirror, carbon fibre one that you can get that mimics the M3 and M4. But realistically, I'm not a fan of that. I like to keep things kind of OEM plus. It's not an M3, it's not an M4, so why stick M3, M4 mirrors on there now? The competition does come with that, so no arguments there. So literally, a couple of clips behind there, pull it out this way. Hopefully we don't snap any clips. It is a new car, so it should be alright, to be fair. But literally, I'll try and get a bit of microfiber on there so I don't scratch it with my own nails and skin. But I don't know if you can see. There you go. You can use a nylon tool to get the first part, but I've got a bit of nails in there to pull it off. Sometimes tools and plastic tools, especially in heat, believe it or not, because the paint's actually quite warm, because of the ambient air temperature, about 28 degrees in here, it can soften and dent, so I'd rather use a little bit of hands. Here's the new wing mirrors. Bit of a hint as to the kind of theme we're going with this on this vehicle. Just a bit of gold wrap on the carbon fibre. These are carbon fibre OEM. Again, connection spots, line them up, and then click them in. So the wing mirror is on, with the gold pinstripe on there. We're just taking these off, these are going to be done in gold as well. We did have some carbon fibre rears for the fake side vent, but we decided to go with the matte, because we're going with the matte black. So with that, damaging it too much. Easy as that. So that's the new side plates. Literally line up to the original. Push, click. What do you think? So, carbon grille surrounds are fitted. The metallic gold vinyl behind sits in there, nice and subtle. Just something to make the front end our own. Round the side we've got the metallic gold on the M vents, and we've got the carbon fibre wing mirror surrounds, the metallic gold there. So the battery dried, and in the meantime we added a few more accents. Here we've got the satin black gold, added the gold there around the starter switch, around the gear shifter, and around the cup holder as well. And at the back we've got the M Performance rear spoiler. The shortened plates from exclusive registrations on Instagram, 4D plates they're called, and a rear carbon diffuser, M Performance carbon diffuser with some tailpipes, BMS tailpipes for an M4 that we've made to fit this as well. So it's just to set the back end off a little bit, make it a bit unique. It's very difficult to make these cars unique because everyone does the same thing. But yeah, that's the M2, so when you see it down the road, that's what it looks like, basically. So now, running service we've got to do, and as soon as we do the running service, we're going to go for a road trip and start mapping and maybe hybrid turbos.